up, guys? My name is Grace.
My name is Sam.
And we are the Wamagatas. I was going to say family.
I told you.
No, we're not the Wamagatas family. We're just the Wamagatas. Anyways, today we are back with another.
With the rusty. Hallelujah, we worship you, God.
No, I'm not. Bestie for the rest, it sounds so gay if you say it.
Okay.
Don't say it.
I'm very straight.
Yeah, but
Gayism is not in me.
it shouldn't be in you.
You know, that's what I'm confirming. You know, somebody sounds gay, so I'm like, it's not in me. It will never be in me or in my lineage.
Amen. I received
but
that.
But switch their own. I don't care about it.
Wow, that's a topic. No, I just think, you know what?
It's crazy that the poor cancelled for anything. Why? Then you cancel pastor.
No. You know Nani got cancelled?
Nani?
What's that? Shits and giggles. Fuhad and Nani.
No.
Yeah, they got cancelled.
Why?
They got cancelled because they were saying like, basically like black women are problematic. They went on a podcast with a white guy. And then they were saying like black women are problematic, and then like if you date a black woman you're stressed. A lot of people now started going back to like their old videos. They had to even take out like their whole 100 videos. So like because they were saying like after they
did such a successful tour.
No, they were saying like if you do like what they say, I was like whoa. They were saying like if you date a black woman, like that's stressful, like just all this other stuff, and I was just like, what? Fuhad, you're black as well, sir. But
what?
But apparently they're into white girls.
Oh, they all have
crazy.
White girlfriends. Black men, white girls.
It's so crazy to me. I just feel like even if you don't like black women, like what's the need of tearing them down for like fun and games? Like, just shut up. If your type is white girls, that's fine. You know, but you don't need to come on here and say, oh, black women are problematic. If you date them, you're stressed. Your forehead goes back. Like, who asked you?
Hey, what?
So, yeah, that's why they're cancelled.
Cancelling. We're talking about EV. A small thing to you. But
that's the thing about social media. Like, social media is so, like, it's such a different place. Like, and then I feel like when you're on the platform, you kind of have to let people say stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that guy who got cancelled. Okay, hold on. Speaking of cancelling, that guy who got cancelled for saying that he doesn't want kids, like he hates kids. He's Kenyan. He said he hates kids.
But you see, the thing is, let me. On this case, I'm not on his side because
I'm not either.
Oh, okay. It's the delivery of your message.
That's what I said. He said, if I see your kid right here, I'm walking out. I said, bro, what did the kid do? Listen. I just feel like if you don't like kids, just say you don't like kids. You know, like you don't want kids of yourself.
You filter because maybe what you're saying is true.
Yeah, but the delivery is crazy.
The delivery is crazy. Your audience is crazy.
Yeah.
People
and then also it's like, I'm your fan. I have a kid. So what happens if I want to come to your show? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like,
there's
I don't
a way
know.
You say
like,
you can be like, hey, listen, for me, I don't like kids and I don't want to have kids of my own.
And that's okay.
I don't mind them.
And that's okay.
You cannot say that
I walk out, I'm like, oh, okay, buddy, calm down.
It's okay, only fall from heaven.
Relaxation. That's so funny though. Like, but see, now I'd want to see like what made you to get to that point. Like, what made you hate kids?
You see, the thing is, there's always a two side of a story, right? Sometimes somebody's reaction is based on the actions that were in their life.
Yeah.
Apparently, he had a traumatic upbringing, blah blah blah, and.
But I also feel like I understand that, but I just feel the delivery.
No, I'm just playing an advocate.
Crazy.
I'm just playing an advocate for him. Like, you know, sometimes people are in vulnerable states and they don't. Now with fame, you see, the thing is with most, how do I put it? Without biasness. In our culture, in our where we are right now, right? The younger people are blowing up like crazy, especially in African countries because of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. But these people, almost 90% of them, because I know some people, most of them, all they have is social media managers. And these managers are not qualified to be managers.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to ASU, people study for sports management, entertainment management. They know how to handle some stuff.
Yeah.
So these people, when they blow up, they are taught not to do certain stuff, not to say certain things, how to talk, how to move, how to maintain this and this and that. So you find in our people's country, people grow and blow up with no management whatsoever.
Yeah. So you find...
And blowing up is a responsibility. If you have 10,000 people, 20,000 people, 30,000 people, there's a responsibility that you have that you brought upon yourself by blowing up. So you cannot be like, I don't care, I don't... No,
like,
listen,
I don't care what people say.
It's a responsibility. There's some things you cannot say because this one decision, what you say could affect so many people. So if you have 20,000 followers and you say something, then it means you're reaching 20,000 people or more. Yeah. And that's why it's so much power, but most people don't have.
And I feel like that's why when you go on there, like, just some topics, just don't. I mean, like, some things, if I know they're going to be controversial, there's a lot of stuff I'd be wanting to say, but I'm like, just because I know it's going to be controversial, there's no need for me to speak on that. Just speak, if you're a Christian, let's just speak on the one. That's it. You don't need to add, you don't need to remove, just speak on the word. Because I'm telling you, one split second, you're cancelled. But like, being on social media, it's very, very, it can be very, very hard. Because like sometimes, like on like TikTok and stuff, especially the first time the video of dad carrying me blew up. My lord, people are hurt. People are so hurt. People are so like disgusting, and I'm just like, oh no. They would get and say vulgar things. I'm just like, y'all are disgusting. Why would you even think that?
What did I do?
Yeah, and you know what? For me, I wasn't even worried about me because honestly, personally, I could care less. But I was more worried about my dad. So when I talked to my dad and I told him, Dad, like people are saying this and this, like I felt so bad for him because like he's a reverend. People are speaking about him in like such a disgusting way. But then he was like, what is he gonna do? So he was like okay with it. So then after that I was like, whatever.
And you know, another thing I realized about social media, especially like when you're a Christian, when you're a follower of Christ, blah blah, is a certain expectation. So other even failing is an issue. Like for example, if you're not on social media and somebody find you maybe you went on vacation or your boyfriend or whatever, it's not a big deal. But Said Grace, the Christian, alikuwa diani.
You know, it's so crazy.
Na boyfriend yake.
You know, it's so crazy. You know, it's so crazy.
It don't matter what you did, but nakwambia itakuwa trending.
But you know what was crazy?
I'm like, you guys are always the one when you mnasemanga don't judge people, but when it comes to me, mnanijudge. Like, are you serious?
But like, what was crazy was like going, and it was so awkward for me like the first couple of times, like going in public with the person I'm with. And then like seeing maybe we're holding hands or like being whatever, and then like somebody comes up, hi Grace, I'm like, oh shoot, you know, and I'm like, oh shoot, like did I, Kenyans, you know, like
niliogopa Kenyans tuliita period tukitengeneza harusi ya Esther. So mimi Esther sijui amesahau nini nyumbani. So mimi niko na gari, nimetoka home, niko hapo Kimbo, nimetulia tu na gari. Sijui Esther akakuja, we were talking. But I think somebody saw me nikitoka kwa gari, and Esther was coming. So I was standing like nimesimama this side and Esther alikuwa this side. So I think they thought niko na msichana or something. Tell me why they took a picture. Send it to somebody. Somebody sent me like, oh, is this you? Nimesikia tulikuwa Kimbo sijui na nani. Like, oh my good lord.
That's crazy. That is so crazy.
Why would you do that?
I feel like the most awkward thing is when I meet people when I'm with my person.
It's like awkward. Okay, in the wrong place, wrong audience.
Or like you're doing the wrong thing. Like
it doesn't matter how innocent it is.
But imagine like me, this is my thing, and that's what like I had to come to terms with. My mom knows about my relationship. His family knows about our relationship. So why would I care what anyone else things, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Like Kituana, it is what it is, it's fine. Actually, I've had so many people see me, and then like even like I remember I posted, I was like, I went to a wedding, and then somebody in the comment was like, I saw you at that wedding. I was like, well, that's great. Great.
I feel like I'm at a point whereby anything I do, I'm responsible for it.
Yeah.
So whether you see me or you don't see me,
Yeah.
I'm accountable to God and to my parents.
Yeah.
And to my parents, not really necessarily because I have
Yeah.
my own personal life.
Yeah, and I feel like
I'm
now
only
you're
accountable
like
to them only for respect purposes.
Yeah,
If they ask me what you're doing, it's just like I don't care, and then I'll be like, yeah, I was doing this and this and that, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because there's some things that you're okay with, your parents will not be okay with.
Yeah.
There's some things they're okay with, and I'm not okay with.
And I feel like as long as you feel like you're not disrespecting them, yourself, or God, then it's fine. So I feel like when I was going out, my parents knew I'm going out and I'm going out with this person, and this person will bring me back to the house. So there was also that respect where at a certain time we will be back at the house. So if you see me out there doing my thing,
you're Kenyan, like when we used to go out, like we used to get back home what 12, 1.
Yeah, and they're fine as long as they know by okay.
No, you okay, cool.
Yeah.
But they know everybody's responsible, you know.
Especially now that everybody is like much like more grown. Like we don't have.
So it was.
And you guys are like grown. Like the youngest is like what, 19? 19? He's 19. So everybody's like basically grown other than, well, him. He's not that grown. But everybody knows exactly what they're doing. And I also feel like up on the nakujanga too, like what's your own personal beliefs? Because ukishatoka kwa mzazi, like when after you hit like 2021, now it's really just about your personal beliefs, because
at that point,
whatever they instilled in you, if it's stuck and that's good. But if it didn't stick, now you're figuring out your own life and what your boundaries are. But me, I think for me, when I started dating, I already knew my boundaries, so I've grown up with those boundaries, so it's very easy. It's very easy for me to be with somebody and not feel like I'm disrespecting anybody, you know? So, me, honestly, I don't mind. Ukiniona, say hi. Actually had somebody, like, run up to me and, like, hug me. And, like, Nani was right there. My partner was, like, right there. And he was like, I don't even know if whether to hit her. Like, we were just so confused, like, in utter shock. And it was at Garden City Mall. It was at Garden City. It was a girl, though. It was at Garden City. It was at Garden City Mall. And I was just like, what is going on? But she's like, oh, like, no, I'm such a big fan. I'm like, oh, and then mind you, I wasn't even big then. I was like, maybe like at like 30K. I was not that big. So now I'm like, dang, I can't wait to go see. But you know who I'd want to manage me in Kenya? Ogobina.
Why?
I feel like he knows, like, okay, like you see how he brought Steve Simple Boy to his show. And he was like, we're going to get you a phone. We want you to do this, do this, do this. Like, he knows how to put you in line of money, if that makes sense. Maybe, I feel like he would want you to do scandals, like say some stuff that's
honestly,
like, no.
I feel like he would not be the one for you. He's okay for his audience and for his people, but I don't think he'd be the one to manage you.
No, I'm talking about like in terms of business opportunities. Maybe not manage me like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in terms of business opportunities, he knows how to come aside. Like they must Facebook. Like he took her from like really, really low, and now she's like doing so good.
Right.
He connects her with brands. Like he's making sure Steve Simple Boy gets a phone, like a phone brand. Like he's really trying.
Simple Boy, for clout.
Simple Boy. See, it's just a business showbiz thing. It's not like a. Oh, please, it's just a showbiz thing. I don't think it's anything serious.
Let me tell you, okay. Before I was very hesitant in YouTube and all that, right? But I've come to appreciate it and I enjoy it. I feel like it's my way of decompressing. Yeah, like if I have a lot and we come, we talk, we laugh, and it also gives us quality time, right? But I feel like I don't think I'm into content to a level of scandals. I'm to a level where I gotta do something for likes, for views. Listen, this may sound wrong, but I had to post video. Now what was Sione? That's okay. I'm not gonna do something out of pocket.
No,
for views.
No, literally. No, and you know what else? Like
I'm not shooting no scandal. It's
fake pranks, like none of that crazy stuff. And you know what else I would never do personally? I know people do it, but personally I would never do it unless I'm with somebody. I would never go shoot with somebody else as my person and grow that as a brand, because I know there's people who do that. they get together as couples and then they shoot their content
couples.
together, and now they become online couples, but now they're not couples in real life. But then that makes me question, let's say you guys, Sami, would you date somebody who's online dancing or doing somebody with somebody else, but it's for content? But you know, dancing in Kenya is not just dancing. Mara ameshika waist, mara ameshika uso, mara mmekaribiana this close about to kiss, and I'm like, you are losing. I'm like, it's scary.
What are because we always go back to this. Mimi hata nikiona uko online na umeshika mtu hivi, na si brother kama sister yako, hatuwezi date.
You see, it's like a respect thing. I would never, no. And I feel like for me, it's very, very.
And if it's the past, hizo vitu zote zitolewe. I don't want to see it. So imagine nimekushika hivi kwa barabara tena unasema, oh, you smell all.
Yeah, and it's like now I feel like you
but
know.
Listen, the only problem is sometimes where we come from or where people come from, it depends. Kuna watu wanasemanga it's a bag.
Yeah, a bag is a bag. But to me, I'm like, a bag is not a bag. I don't want it. Because now I think, no, this is how I think of it. No, this is how I think of it, right? Imagine now, Sami, mmefanya content as a couple, right? You are getting to 8. You know, Msichana, it's different. Let's say you guys are the same age. Acha nikwambie, utafika 30 ndio utajua.
Basi kizi jenzi wanasema hawataki kuolewa, wanaogopa vitu mbili.
Let me tell you.
Ruto na mimba na kuolewa.
Let me tell you. Ukifika 30, I feel like I personally
don't you feel like what is crazy wataki like that stuff? I feel like kitambo what women are into relationships more.
No, let me tell you.
Like ni kama
I don't know. I feel like I don't know if it's in
women
every
cheat
woman.
more than men.
No, I don't know if it's in every woman, but I feel like personally as a woman, I have that longing for like. It's not like it must happen, but I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to be in a loyal relationship. You know what I'm saying? I know not a lot of people are like that, and that's okay. But I feel like majority of the people that I've met, especially girls, they want to get married. They want to have kids. Because at the end of the day, ujue mama bado ni mama. Msichana, you start preparing to be a mother when you're a kid. So there's always that longing for being a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like sikawas. I feel like you can, but not really. But a woman is meant to be a mother. You're meant to be a helper. So there's always that part of you that's always gonna long.
Wasichana rongo. But mimi niliambia Mungu hata ukaidha ninyima kitu kingine nipatie tu msichana akona roho
mzuri, like somebody who wants
like a soft heart.
Yeah, and somebody who, and I think the most important thing is somebody who wants a relationship and wants to make
technically like Royango is very soft.
Yeah,
but
I think the most important thing that you find somebody who's willing to make that relationship work. Like whether or not come rain, come sunshine, it has to work. Especially I'm not saying like cheating and stuff, but I'm saying like
I know what you mean, but I'm saying like okay.
Let me tell you, if I like with the person I'm with right now, I want it to work. And even shut up.
That I am right now, my Lord, with the passion that.
Like even for him, he's like, Grace, like this has to work, especially like it being long distance and stuff. It's like, Grace, this is gonna work.
I don't see this working. According to Ligo Paboja,
but see now,
I don't see this working. Oh, okay. Me too. By the way, I was waiting when you're gonna say that. What?
At the out of there so quick. No, me, I don't. You've said that. I've said that, and they're like, Grace, no longer glucose.
Alafu mimi I think Mungu hapo nipea roho ya kubembeleza sana. So
ukiniambia ati let me tell you,
I don't see this working. I'm like, okay, cool.
Let me tell you one thing. The only way for us to work is for you to bembeleza me, because do you know how that like akinifanyia to something wrong ako like beautiful daughter of Zion, come on, like he will bembeleza me until nirudi back box, and then now you don't wanna. Hey, I'm sorry. That's different.
No, nasema tu shai.
Mama atanipiga.
I think nilichukua roho ya mom.
You gotta change that, bro. You have to change that. So mtakuwa mkikasirikiana na bibi yako unangoja kuja.
Bibi is different. Bibi si msichana.
You have to start now. Kwani unadhania itakuja tu ukioa. Ukiweka vows ndo
kumbembeleza.
Please. No, it starts with the person you know.
But
It's
I have
changed
changed the narrative.
And I love that. Round of applause, please. Round of applause. Yeah, we used to get so mad. What do you mean?
But I was very intentional. I said, nilikuwa nimesema star. Serious?
Please, Sam. You'd be 40 crying to me, Chris. Please. Don't let me vizuri.
I'll be traveling the world preaching the gospel.
Sam, please. You would. Let me tell you. One thing Sam anajifanyanga he's so tough. This man is a lover boy. Nimenya mapenzi singine naonanga kaipendi but but tough times end. Kama ni mimi niko hapa, tough times end.
Tough times end.
Tough times end.
That a relationship.
But
I mentioned in the proper relationship because we 2017.
Mimi nilipigwa na maisha nika
Oh, you chungu kama jambia Mungu ponya roho yangu.
Ile the Lord is closer to the broken hearted. Hiyo ndo daily scripture.
Unapoimbisha worship unasema hallelujah, unanijua Bwana. Unanijua. Watu wananikurekelea. Sasa hiyo roho. Unasema yes Lord.
Unasema
I can feel you close. Close wapi? Heartbreak. Imekufinya hivi.
God before me. Who can be a guy? Nakwambia wewe. You take your heartbreak, hakuna kitu slap kama worship. But if you're heartbroken, text me. I will send you a playlist.
You are too faithful
to disappoint.
Oh my God.
Atam jokini disappoint. My Lord.
Unajua kuna maandiko nilisoma kanishtua ati the wicked prosper. Ecclesiastes, the wicked prosper, but a righteous man sijui siku zake zimeishi na shida. I was like, what?
But you know what?
It's so crazy.
But angalia though, like
really
people
prosper.
who are not really saved, down they are going like relationships,
traveling all over the world,
wanna blow up in TikTok, who are like Mungu. I've been waiting for 23 years. 23 years.
I looked at everything under the sun, and it was all vanity.
Exactly.
What's important?
That was
miaka 70 ya kufurahia my eternity.
Solomon alikuwa na how many wives?
Nakumukanga hivyo anasema.
And then after that akasema vanity is vanity.
Wacha hivyo. Alisema out of 1,000 women I only found one.
So that's why he's saying be with one person.
Alikuwa anasema wanawake si watu wazuri.
Be with one person. And Solomon, you are going to trade 90 how many?
But what did the church have? But
the story. Your story selo wangu. Maybe alikuwa na maybe alikuwa
1,000 women.
But maybe alikuwa na
teachers your way brother.
Maybe alikuwa na mambo anajua yeye anajua.
Kwani alikuwa eunuch.
Maybe alikuwa ameenda vasectomy or something. You never know. Maybe. Or maybe, I don't know. Why are we talking about this? Solomon is somewhere,
we have to discuss
Solomon
the Bible.
Is somewhere in heaven rejoicing. Whether now live your life up and you find a way to get there. We're going to discuss why he had 3 children. Anyway.
But
like we were saying, Sam is very ready to mingle. So
hey,
but
no,
serious.
Hold up. Let me clear this up. Nikisema niko ready. Okay, I don't want it to sound bad. Let it go. Yeah, I'm ready.
You know, somehow you get cancelled.
What? Oh, kijana nadhani yeye amepakwa sukari.
In Kenya, like he was drunk and then he was trying to like touch me. And then like I was like running away like nilikuwa na hepa hivi because I was young, right? And then he got so mad. He was like, "Unadhania ni wewe tu msupu hii dunia yote? Hata unakaa venye unataka." I'm like, "Bro, I was literally just chilling." Like
neglect.
What did I do?
Neglect. They don't take it good.
Like unadhania ni wewe tu sura mzuri. I'm like, bro, like I never even said that. I never said that.
Please.
Oh my God. But there's nothing more
but
fun.
I prophesy next year a time like this.
There
will be somebody. I don't say amen.
For who? For me.
For you. For me. I promise you.
Amen.
I'm intentional.
I love that for you.
But
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I actually still have that tweet. I was so heartbroken, and at that point I was on Twitter, and then I posted it. I was like, next year, I'll be on my birthday. I will be with the person I marry. And the next year, I was.
See,
How bad?
See,
Siki the kingdom. No, but I'm telling you, everything you say. The word you say. Kwani mimi nilitoka kanisa yetu. So the words you say are very
Kenya 3 months. You because.
Since we're not the bestie, let's go. Let's go do brand
with a mission.
Let's go do brand shoots.
Atfanye balloon popping.
Niliona ya Kenya. Unaona hiyo kitu? Alimwambia ati wewe ati hiyo si ndevu, hiyo ni dengu. Ati this is a product of kulala na mtu ukiwa umelewa. Yeah, Kenyans are, but they honestly guys, let's.
Why are people so mean?
Your show
I don't think I can take
that's
meanness.
not okay.
I could
like the guys were so
mean.
nice, and then like I was just like.
I feel like hapo hivyo kanini ka ubaya kaza kutoka kuniambia ulikwambia na wewe na hiyo forehead yako na hiyo wig yako inakaa ya sijui 1980. What are you telling me?
Like
your makeup yako inakaa ni kama ni ya chapati, unga ya chapati. Like I feel like I would be so
aggressive, but
like when you don't listen. I'm passive aggressive. Don't come for me by the way. Where
you throw like little jabs.
Ati wanzi ati sijui umekuja hapa hivi ndevu zako hazijashika. What? Stop.
No, like
it only takes a second for me to twitch.
I saw it and I was like, bro, maybe I would never step foot in that. Because why would you tell me that I'm a product of somebody kwa amelewa? Like that's so rude. That is so rude.
And you see that the thing is, people find this stuff funny.
That's not funny.
There's disrespect,
guys, that's
and there's
disrespectful.
humor. Unaweza kuchekelea mtu cause ya swag, unaweza kuchekelea mtu cause I don't know.
I tell you, and Devu is fine. It's whatever. That's what you think.
But
saying
I'm a product of blah blah blah.
That's that's rude. No, Kenyans. I feel like sir, we don't know about that because you see, even like with the American ones, they're not disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like they're just saying what they think. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
they tell
now,
you, hey,
like,
you're pretty. You look
but
good.
I just don't like. I specifically maybe I don't like your toes, and that's fine.
You know, my preference is not women with this and
with
this and
long
that.
eyelashes, like they'll be respectful. These are Kenyans, honestly. Hey, Jamani. Hey, me, I was like, wow, guys.
Wow. Content, and that's what I was telling you. To what extent are you willing to go?
Imagine, let me tell you,
to grow your brand, to grow your content.
I'm not willing to go out of my comfort zone. I'm not willing
to
go.
Nikikuja the life. For example, okay, mimi siko mkubwa kama Grace, but in case I appear somewhere. And I feel uncomfortable, I'll tell you, I cannot do this.
Yeah. I'd be like, I don't think, and even the people like you do content with matters because come on, a jump too.
There's some stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes people feel like ni madarao, but si madarao.
No, but literally, I've had big people tell me like, hey Grace, let's meet up, and I'm like, my spirit is just not okay with it. It's really
and it's okay to say no, but most people take no as
I don't have
as madarao. It's the same thing with songs. There are people who are like, oh guys, let's do a song together.
And I'm like, oh, my spirit. Like, I'm telling you, my spirit, if my spirit is not okay with it. Like, there's somebody who wanted to even come to our house, but I was like, ugh, no.
It's the same thing. I don't know, like, me with as much as we write songs and all that. Give me a collab.
But then now it's also like, what's the intention behind it? Because kama kuna mtu mwenye anaandika for the intention of blowing up, then you write whatever, you know, fits blowing up. But if you're writing for the intention of this is for God, then you write it, and until God gives you that big break and it works and it like it opens doors.
But what's your definition of big? If God has called you for 1,000 people, then if you reach the 1,000 people, that's enough.
And then you also,
if God has called you for 1 million people and you reach them, that's enough.
And you know what I realized we can't compare ourselves to Kenyans or any other, maybe other people, because watu wengine, this is their bread.
Yeah.
So Mimi, I can come here do YouTube and not really look at the views because I have other bread coming in somewhere else. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if you're dependent on YouTube for a lifestyle, then you will have to check those views. You'll have to go above and beyond and do this crazy praying because that's your bread. That's
what I was saying, that, you know, especially with people who have made it a career and all that, it's a narrow line. You know,
it's really honestly each their
but for us, I'll say us, there's no compromise in what we're doing. Just like I was saying, tunatengeneza video
and we're like,
they were like,
this is not it,
this is not whatever.
And it's not because we don't want to post it, but it's like
so like we have like maybe 5 songs unreleased. But we're like, no, not the time. We don't want to.
Yeah, but mind you, guys, this is not our bread. As much as we love doing it, we're not doing it because this is our bread. That's not our bread. So kila mtu ako na job. So unapata there's extremes we won't go. Like you guys, I know you guys love pranks, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to go and fake a prank with my family for the sake of, you know what I'm saying? Like, also I feel like authenticity for us is very important, because maybe other people being big is important, but being authentic is not really a thing for them. Authenticity is very important to us. That's why we'll never fake a prank. We will never, none of the pranks we've done are faked. Yeah, like maybe 1 or 2 people in the house know it, but the rest of the people
and we consult, like, is this appropriate? Is it good?
Like,
and then if
mostly with my mom,
my mom says this is appropriate, this
all
is
the pranks that are being done.
Yeah.
She knows it's being done. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys. What?
I was saying even when we talk here with Grace, we just come and talk.
And my mom listens to it and she's like, "Oh, that was a nice video." Yeah. Like we watch Esther and Joseph's video, that was a nice video. And Esther will even call me sometimes like, "Grace, do you think this part is appropriate?" We'll just say, do I take it out?" I'm like, "Take it out." Or like, do this, because at the same time it's like we have a brand and an image we're also protecting at the same time as we're being authentic, you know. Anyways,
the bottom line is we love you. We love to share with you our lives.
And we honestly I love sitting down and doing content. I love doing YouTube with you guys. I love TikTok. I love Instagram.
Right.
So guys, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. They'll be down in the description box, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.